This is the plaintiff, Lydia Springer. She says she purchased some fine furniture at the defendant's shop, paid his employee in cash, and as it turns out, the employee took off with the money. Now the defendant refuses to give her the furniture she paid for, and she feels like the whole thing was one big scam. She's suing for $3,600, the amount she's owed. This is the defendant, Boris Kayev. He says the guy the plaintiff gave the money to is a crook and a swindler, but he doesn't work at his store. The plaintiff gave this guy money in her home. His store has never once received money from a customer's home, as he always gets paid for merchandise at the store. Unfortunately, the plaintiff was in fact swindled, but it has nothing to do with him. He's accused of causing a customer to go crazy.
All parties, please raise your right hand. Be seated. Come to order, please. Litigants have been sworn, Your Honor.
Thank you, Douglas.
You're welcome.
Lydia Springer.
Yes.
You are suing Little Italian Design Studio, represented here by the owner, Boris, how do I pronounce your last name? Kiev. Okay. For $3,600 that you say you put down in a deposit on furniture that you have not received. Tell me what happened.
Okay.
This is one of the stranger stories I've heard on the People's Court. Go ahead.
I was looking for the furniture for a long time, for a year and a half maybe. I went to many, many stores. Then was the day I came to this store.
And the name of the store is Little Italian Design Studio?
Right.
Okay.
And this gentleman is the owner of the store. I came in, was a few people there, him, another guy, and his son, and another lady. So we came in, we saw the furniture is very expensive there. We was just looking around. We didn't know if we're gonna get something from that store or not. Then we start talking, and they say, when you're ready, come, we're gonna take care of you.
Okay.
I left and because it was expensive, and I was thinking and thinking. So we shop around in many different stores. We came back half a year later.
We is who?
Me and my husband. We
Okay.
came back and we know exactly what we want. We showed them the pictures. They opened the computer. We told them, they said, no problem, we're gonna order it. They posted
Who was there that time?
That time was Edward, and Boris' son was there.
Okay.
So we came in, we checked the furniture, and we were still thinking there, because I said, how much you can give me? So he gave me the price. It was $7,200 altogether.
How much did you have to give them down for them to order it?
They say half a price, so it was $3,600.
And how much did you put down at the store?
I put it $100 because we didn't have more than that.
Okay, and you'd already given 100, so it was an additional 3,500.
$3,500.
All right, and then you told them that you would bring that when?
I told them when Passover finished on April 2nd.
Okay.
When we told them we're gonna come back after Passover finish, we're gonna bring it to the store, suddenly we have a phone call. The Edward, representative from the store, he called me, he said, you know what, I cannot order your furniture. And
What day do you get that phone call?
It was, I think, on 2nd. Soon as the Passover finished now, 2 hours later, he was in my house.
Okay.
I have a paper, he signed his name and everything.
Can I see it?
Yeah.
You didn't think that was peculiar, that he came to your home?
They was like so friendly, so honest. I feel that way. And when he called me, I said, no, we're going to bring it. Don't worry. If he said we're going to get the furniture, we will. He said, but I cannot order if you want me to order it fast. Just, you have to, give me money now. And
So he comes over and you give him the cash and he signs this acknowledging that you gave him the cash.
That's what he did. And I believe him because...
And then when did you find out there was a problem?
Then, like 2 weeks later, we went back. This gentleman was there together with his son. And he was like so upset, not about us, about something between them. And I said, listen, guys.
Between who?
Between him and the Edward, between both of them.
How do you know he was upset?
Because he was pale.
Yeah, but how do you know it was Edward he was upset at, not his wife or his son?
No, because he told me.
Oh, well, then go on and tell me what he said.
He told me, you know what? He's not here anymore. He screwed me up. I don't want him. I called police and I kicked him out. Then I said, so, okay, this is the store I deal with. I don't know why you kick him out. And I said, I have to have my furniture. He told me that I didn't take your money. He did. That's what he told me. I didn't.
So he wasn't giving you credit for $3,500.
No.
Because he says Edward took your money, and I'm not honoring that.
And I'm not.
Okay, what's going on?
Welcome back to the People's Court. Harvey Levin here. Is there something really weird about this person giving a guy money when they come to her house?
Yes, there is. He seems very, very fake and like a scam artist.
Would you ever, I mean, what furniture store comes to you, does door-to-door service like this?
None at all.
Would you ever give money under any circumstance?
Probably not. I'm not.
In a way, is she to blame? I mean, is the customer to blame, or is she just the victim?
Yeah, I would say she's to blame.
She's to blame, not the crook?
I mean, I think both, but I mean, if you're going to give money to someone you don't know, I mean, you should kind of...
You penalize her for being stupid.
Yeah, probably.
Got it. Going inside the courtroom.
Okay, whatever she said, it's true. She came to the store and make your order, make your purchase. But this guy,
What guy?
is Edward. He's not my partner. He's not. He was a tenant downstairs on the basement with his furniture, and upstairs was my furniture.
Wait a second. He owns a different furniture store?
Different furniture, yeah. Different furniture in the basement. So he was going up all the way to my store because he was looking for the people, for the client, to sell them the furniture. And this day I wasn't here. I was in overseas. And when my son called me, he told me that he want to sell to these people. And I know
Wait,
them
I'm
very
not
well.
understanding. He's in your furniture store doing what?
He doing this sell.
For his own furniture store?
Yes.
And does your son have eyeballs? I
No.
mean, I'm not getting it. How does
No,
somebody
you're
go
right,
into your
you're
store?
right, yeah.
I don't know if you're trying to describe a situation where you are the middleman and you're farming out that business to the other guy, or whether you're actually describing a situation to me where Edward goes into your store unbeknownst to you and steals your clients. What are you trying to say?
Yeah, this is what he was doing. He was stealing my client. Yeah.
Don't you hate when that happens? When you own a store and another person walks in and spends an hour selling furniture to people, and apparently your son's what, on crack when this is happening? How would whoever is minding the store not notice this?
I know this about everything, but unfortunately, I have argument many times with this person. And finally, after this situation, I just throw him out.
I'm not understanding. What is your relationship with Edward, sir?
Nothing. No
I think
relationship.
you're a liar. I think that if Edward is able to make sales in your store, it's because you are allowing it, because you're getting a cut of the sale. And then you and Edward have a little money problem, and then she's supposed to eat it? You think I'm going to make her eat it because you say that, how does Edward know where she lives? How does he get your
You
records?
ask me, he called her.
How does he know her phone number? Unless he was
Because
at
it's
your
over
store
there.
with your
It's over
approval, selling her furniture on your paperwork.
Your own. Yeah, it's my paperwork, yeah, but her phone number is over there and her address. And he was talking to them, not me.
How? I'm riveted by this. You tell me how you own a store, which you've owned for how long?
Excuse me?
How long have you owned the store?
A year and a half.
Okay. And you have a store, and it's how big?
It's like 3,500 square feet.
Oh, okay. And someone is able to go into your store and make a sale under your nose with your paperwork without your knowledge, and you don't have to honor it.
I'm honored. Why I'm not honored?
Well, let's see.
Yeah.
According to her, she walks in to talk to you about the furniture,
She
and you
didn't talk
tell
to
her,
me.
I didn't get $3,500.
She didn't talk to me. And I didn't get that money.
Which is exactly what you told her, which makes her feel like you're not going to produce the furniture. Are you producing the furniture and honoring her $3,500?
No, I cannot produce. I cannot honor this sale.
Why?
Because the furniture himself is cost almost $9,000. So I can resell for $7,200.
Well, then why did you?
I didn't do nothing.
Is this your store?
This is my store.
Whose handwriting is that? By the
It's
way?
his, Edward's.
Oh, so he just goes in,
Yes.
steals.
It's not steals.
It gets better by the second.
It's not
He
steal.
how does
It's
he
not
get
steal.
your receipt in order to make a sale of furniture that you claim not to know about? How does he do that? Don't you do you think I was born yesterday? Can I ask you something? Do you think I'm an idiot?
I'm not idiot too.
Oh, no, you're not an idiot. You're a liar.
I'm not liar.
No, right, you're slimy. There's a distinction. What you are is somebody who was doing business with Edward and now doesn't want to do business with Edward. And it's entirely possible Edward went to her house, because that's very unusual, took the $3,500 and put it in his pocket. The difference between you and I is that I think you have to honor this, because if you choose to have a representative like Edward, who you clearly do, because there is no way he could make a sale on your paperwork in your store to your customer if you didn't, and then things go wrong between you and Edward because you are a bad judge of character, in my book, you gotta eat it, not the customer has to eat it. What planet are you living on that you think a judge would let you do bad business and make the customer eat it? $3,600, verdict for the plaintiff.
And with those words, the gavel comes down against you. And how do you think you looked in there?
I look myself like, what can I tell you? It's whatever I say, everything was true. I'm not feel myself guilty, but unfortunately, judge whatever she says. So this is.
So, have you learned any lesson here at all?
Yeah.
What?
It's mean not to let nobody to trust to go and touch to your sales book in the store.
All right. Okay. All right. Head right down there, Follow Officer McIntosh. Okay. All right. So come on in here. What do you make of this?
I'm happy that, they understand, the judge understand, and, I'm happy that I'm getting my money back, because I was very, very upset. I'm a very honest person. I'm very hardworking. And it's really make me upset that somebody screwed me up in the neighborhood I live.
Harvey, what do you think?
Okay, translation, Edward is the defendant's agent, and the defendant is responsible for what Edward does. That will do it for this case. Litigants for the next case on the way into the courtroom right now.